So I want to start by talking a bit about your face, will be the last. I mean, we spoke about it on stage about playing the piano. Obviously, you had to kind of brush up a little bit on your piano lessons and start sort of trying. How in much of a perk is that to your job and to the industry, is learning little skills here and there? Because I interviewed an actor a few years ago, and he had to do a course in how to hold a sword on a horse. I mean, only actors do that sort of thing. Is that quite a fun aspect? Is picking up skills, or even in your case, sort of like brushing up on old skills that you used to?
Yes, that's one of the most exciting parts of our job. Each character has his own story, his own past, and they know some things that we don't know. So sometimes we have to really learn how to, in this case, play the piano, sometimes riding a horse, sometimes, I don't know, be a boxing fighter. And it's really funny, and it makes us get closer to the story. And it's something that I really enjoy when I have a character that I have to learn something that I really don't know how to. And if I have the time to do so, it's amazing to have that opportunity.
And in the film, he has wonderful support from his parents and from his tutor. When you were kind of younger and you were getting into acting, who did you lean on for support? Who were the people that were helping you, push you in the right direction?
Well, I have this lucky context and familiar context when I have a lot of people working in artistic world, and they all really supported me a lot since the beginning of my way to go acting. Also, I had one or two teachers that were really important to me. The first one, when I started to have some classes, some acting classes, was the one who helped me to get in the school, and he was a reference for me. And then in the school I had another teacher who was the first person who got me to work on a theater production. He was like my father-in-law, I always say in Portugal, of the theater world. And he brought me to his theater company, and he's been like a father to me. Yeah, it's Álvaro Correia.
Do you still update them on your sort of success? I mean, they must be so proud with the shooting stars.
And yeah, and they are always there for my premieres, and we keep in touch and exchange experiences. And sometimes we even work together later as actors in the same production. And they are really close and really supportive as to my job.
And I feel like with acting and with actors, sometimes you just need that breakthrough role, or that one character, or just that sort of series of productions. It feels like it's an exciting time in your career. Last year was really big. You had some really great projects, shooting stars. Is that something you're very aware of? Are you feeling like this is quite an exciting moment for you?
Yes, absolutely. I've been working a lot on national TV productions, actually, and it's been exciting. But I always wanted to work more on cinema productions and feature films, and this movie, Your Face Will Be the Last, was my first opportunity to have a main character in a movie, and it was just an amazing experience. The director is just incredible, and I learned so much from him. And it led me to be here in Berlin right now, and I'm meeting all these amazing people, and they are watching all our materials and giving us feedback, and it's great because we can know how to improve it even more, and how can we grow up from this point to wherever we can go. And I feel like it's a turning point, actually.
Well, do you remember what it felt like to see yourself on screen, the big screen, for the first time?
It was a strange situation. It was like in this big room in Portugal called Cinema São Jorge, where they can fit like 1,000 people. And so it was the first time that I saw myself in a big screen. And so I think all the actors have this. When we see ourselves, we can see the little things that we would improve or do differently. And so the first time that I saw the film, I had that feeling that I was really proud of my work and of all the team's work, but also I was pointing the things that I would like to improve or to do it again. But that's part of our job, and that's something. It's wonderful that we can see ourselves and think of what can we do better next time.
And I'm English, so obviously I have to ask about Paddington. I know obviously, just kind of small little part, but how interesting was it to be involved in a major production and just see how it all works?
Yeah, that's the point actually, because they were looking for someone to portray Antonio Banderas' character in the past. I had these 2 little scenes, and it was amazing because the context of the cinema industry has nothing to do with the Portuguese one, and so it was incredible to see how they work, the size of the team, the technical aspects. In the end, some of the scenes were cut off the movie, and what was left was a little scene, but still was an amazing experience to be there in London with them and to be able to be closer to this kind of productions. It was a wonderful time.
Yeah. And what's it like? Did you get to meet Antonio?
Yes, we did. In the makeup room, we met and we speak a little bit to each other. It was really amazing and really kind to me, and maybe there's another younger version of Antonio to do.
It's funny being a younger Antonio here in Paddington, but the older versions of Duarte in Your Face Will Be the Last. Just very quickly, my final thing you had younger versions of your character in the film. Did you speak to them and give them any advice, or how did you? Because I know you would never be on set necessarily at the same time.
Actually, we did, not to shoot the same scenes, obviously, but I never wanted to have like that position of giving much advices, because the director knows how to deal with them, and it's their kids, so you don't want to like ruin their process. But what I really wanted to do, and what I did, is to become close to them and to see how they were doing their scenes, so that I can get something of them to my character, because I know they won't have that ability to watch me and try to do something similar. But a curiosity is that actually when I saw the 2 kids that were cast to the character, they were really similar to me in those ages, and also they have this kind of introvert profile that I also had when I was their age, and so it was naturally close. We were naturally close to each other, and so we just became friends and had wonderful moments together.
Yeah, thank you so much. Much appreciated.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey you guys!
Hey, you guys!